man.
Bigger and better things, man. The NBA
hilarious.
is back.
Man.
The season is here. I, for one, have been happy. I've been illegally streaming games left and right. All right, NBA TV, you ain't getting me. All right, yeah, been watching everything. I've been enjoying this. First thing I want to know though, top 5 people, just players that y'all paying attention to. And if y'all paying attention to a player, you don't have to mention the other players on the team. Like if you paying attention to KD, you're gonna see Harden and Kyrie. But like, who's the top 5 people y'all like just checking out? You know what I'm saying?
You going first?
Unless you want to say,
you can go first.
Yeah. Unless you want to.
Somebody
like
that I've been talking about for like the past 2 years or a year, Miles Bridges, man.
Okay.
That's
Shout out to Miles Bridges.
the fuck up. That him and Melo, man, that's something crazy that niggas need to be scared of.
They are.
Terry Rozier, that team is gonna be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like for
I've been watching a lot of Hornets games, bro.
Bro, niggas want to keep trying to hold they shit, dog, but James Harden still can't be checked.
Talk to these niggas.
Kyrie still can't be fucking checked.
Talk to these niggas.
KD still can't be fucking checked.
Are those your 5?
No, my bad. Oh, I definitely ran with it.
Hey, I'm like, pretty weird list.
Miles Bridges. I gotta shout LeBron out, dog.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron like is old as fuck and still look like he got 5
8
left in him, bro. Like,
No, like he just
shit
gonna
is
keep
crazy,
going,
bro.
I would never want to see this nigga fight somebody. On the
I
court.
actually do.
I think,
Well, I don't know that makes you a capable fighter.
no, bro. I
because
just
you
think
can-
Brian. I just
You
think.
think Brian can scrap?
I think he would.
I think he would
have.
have. No, he would have whooped somebody's ass already.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Brian ain't never whooped
yeah,
no ass.
yeah, he's never whooped no ass.
He could probably. I'm sure he will slam the fuck out of
Yeah,
anybody.
he's
I'm
a
sure
strong
a
guy.
punch. Yeah, I'm
But
sure
like
a punch.
on some hands,
I'm sure a punch from this
but I
nigga
just-
would.
I think Boogie would probably drop.
Now,
him.
That's
we
what I'm
know-
saying. Like
we
I'm
know
saying
that
this
don't
nigga, like,
equate.
he's gotten.
All right,
listen.
Hey, don't put me in a LeBron versus. I got a key of people that have like whoop dog. Boogie's
Oh, no,
one of them.
facts.
But
LeBron
I'm
will
saying
whoop some
though, I
ass too,
think
though.
he would.
No, I'm saying
like
he's,
the
he's
niggas
a
who be
big
trying to
guy,
come
man.
at him
like
a
I'm
few
not gonna,
times.
I'm not
Big
gonna
fuck.
just try to fight this nigga
Nigga
ever
come in
in my
here.
life.
Like,
and
he'll
punch us
watch-
right
Hey,
now.
bro.
He'll watch KD for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
He'll
it's
come in
like
here and
shit
watch
like
all
that.
of us.
I want. How you feel about that? I want to see James Harden because James Harden be talking some shit, and I think
James
James will
Harden,
get
the
his ass.
spicy nigga.
I think James Harden get his ass
He's a
dropped.
spicy nigga.
Is he on your list?
Yeah,
You gotta fight through that beard.
Miles Bridges, LeBron,
Yeah,
James
you don't know what's
Harden.
under there.
You might have a razor under there.
right, nigga. Hey,
My nigga joke.
you watch
dog.
any cartoons, nigga? You see what niggas do with their beards?
I fuck with Joke heavy
Okay.
and Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
Okay.
Any honorable mention?
Dame, of course.
Damn. Okay.
Dame don't. I don't
That
even.
nigga depresses me
Damn on my list.
because I just don't like that team, bro. I don't like how that team is constructed. It just makes me.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You've been watching.
No, they've been stressing me out for the past.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
8
you been
years,
watching them
shit.
niggas,
Trust me, I know.
It's just something about them niggas.
It's the
But,
city, bro.
All right. If I was to start, I would say actually Jeremy Grant is number 1 on my list because I'm a Pistons nigga beyond anything. So I've been watching a lot of Jeremy
That
Grant.
nigga been balling too.
LaMelo
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Donovan Mitchell.
I forgot. You probably gonna say it. I was trying to think of people that I kind of figured y'all was gonna say.
Nah, I'm looking at people that everybody looking at.
No, cause Steph is just.
Yeah, Steph is
definitely
there for me for
Steph
sure.
is on the list. I don't know, bro. It's kind of hard because I've been trying to like watch everybody. Probably Embiid for sure.
And
I've
he
been
having a great year.
I've been trying to keep because he been balling.
Mhm.
And Jaylen Brown actually. Jaylen Brown.
That's a great one.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
a great
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I can't.
Cause honestly, can't nobody sit in front of that nigga either, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Him
It's
and
starting to
Tatum
get
is
it's starting to get kind of
in a
spooky with them.
bad.
Like them
They
niggas
beat the
is-
Lakers last night, right? Or did the Lakers
I ain't
come
watched
back?
it.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even know they played last
Yeah,
night.
8:30. That's prime time.
My
I'm meant to watch.
yeah. My
Uh,
ass was working on some things. Sorry.
So yeah, for me, Ja, LaMelo, Zion, Steph is there, and Dame. And just as a collective, I've been, you know what I'm saying, wanting to see what the Nets,
Zion been doing?
are gonna do. Zion,
He all right.
I ain't been watching. That's what
He doing smooth as far as like a person, you know, who didn't really get to play much last year. You know what I'm saying? I think he doing well.
I would say, I don't know. I be kind of expecting niggas to take kind of like that leap. He ain't really took that leap yet. And I understand he was injured last year. So.
Yeah, I think next year. But you can see him progressively getting better, just like Melo. It's just progressively.
He's still
getting better. They you know, who talking about, Zion or Melo?
Zion.
Yeah.
He's still, I don't know. It's something about like, I don't trust niggas who just get off on the athleticism, because he ain't really, I don't know. I just want to see him add more shit. Like it seemed like he just get through. Yeah, it seemed like he get through a lot of defenses just being like athletic and physical.
Yeah,
and like I get it. Like, and he still got time, obviously.
Yeah,
but,
he'll add some.
You know
things.
what I'm saying?
He'll add some things.
I just thought he would add a little bit more, coming off of like not really having to play in the bubble too much, and having some time to kind of, cause certain niggas ain't fucking around this time. Like you could tell like who took that time off. And
Ja my nigga, man.
Yeah, Ja been going crazy.
That nigga, I was mad when he got injured, bro. I'm like, dang, no Ja for what, 4 weeks it was? Yeah, ain't like that. But that's the people.
I want to send some prayers up to Jimmy Butler too. He fighting COVID hard.
Damn.
Said he lost like 20 pounds. He done lost.
Shit.
So that's tough.
Okay. Yeah, prayers to him. Prayers to him.
Jimmy.
Like, you had a question.
Oh no, it wasn't a question, but it's a lot of niggas who kind of fell off too.
That I was talking about spoiled.
The who?
Our NBA player spoiled.
I believe so, but I had someone talk to me. I got a mentor now, by the way, and
Coach Will Smith.
Yeah,
you just subscribed to Will Smith.
Stupid
YouTube.
dog. But no, because he was like, he always trying to tell me like, I gotta, like, no matter what, we gotta kind of feel where a person coming from, just because they handle stuff differently and things of this nature.
Yeah.
Just because we was brought up a certain way don't mean everybody else is brought up the same way. So, I'm sure that playing, like, we got to understand that these players are in a different bag too. A lot of restrictions playing in the league and shit like that. Everybody's really tapping into the mental awareness and mental health thing now. So
yeah, Paul George been getting off on it. And I don't mean to sound
shit,
mean.
Kevin Love though.
I don't mean to sound mean when I say that, but like,
Paul George damn near need to be on my list. I forgot about him.
I ain't really been watching the Clippers.
That nigga been getting
he been
off.
He been going
oh
crazy.
my gosh, yeah,
He going nuts. But like, he's kind of like one of the first players, kind of like really talk about the mental health shit.
Kevin Love.
Black,
yeah.
Black, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
I mean, it's real though.
You know,
I don't think they spoiled, but I think that they don't take advantage of what they got. I ain't gonna say take advantage, appreciate it more. It's a lot of kids that's very depressed right now because they don't got access to gyms, and you know what I'm saying, even from the last year class of not being able to get recruited by these colleges because of COVID. It's people still, this is people's dreams. This is people getaways. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you got people complaining about playing when you're getting paid millions to play, you shitting on a lot of people. But money ain't always the best thing either. Money don't save every problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the people who commit suicide be very rich. They be rich as shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think they grateful to play.
No, I'm sure they are.
Yeah, it's just I don't know what comes with that amount of money, responsibility, or eyes and stuff being on you all the time. So yeah, when niggas do act like that, I do try to sit back and think about it. Like, I'm sure y'all niggas be going, because I be wanting my space
all the time
now. So I could only imagine if it's people around me asking things of me, and I'm playing a game where like I gotta, and they know this, but
it's a lot of
it's
prep.
the same with.
But my thing is like, you can go home after that. It's like you kind of know what you're going into. But
it's the same with
still
teaching
work,
though. I'm at home.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I get it. You know what I'm saying? But but we ain't getting paid millions, bro. Like, but I get it.
Money,
I get it.
Yeah, it's like it's.
But it wasn't really my question. It's like I know y'all probably seen the shit with Shaq. When Shaq said to Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, see, I was about to ask.
I did see that. I did see that.
You got Barkley that's saying like, y'all, we wasn't even getting near what y'all was getting. And we was kind of going through more.
I don't like that.
And with that,
that's what I said.
And with that, it's like, bro, y'all should be happy with the way things have now progressed and elevated. That's the same type of mentality. I don't think that they're not happy.
I think they just feel like, how would y'all have been if y'all went through this though?
That's the same mentality that niggas be having when they don't want to like silver spoon their kids. Like, man, no, I'm spoiling my children, and they'll know that hard work takes it to get this, but they're going to have more than I had coming up, and that's just gonna be the thing. Some people don't like that. Yeah. They should just be proud of how far things have come for basketball players. Like making these type of comments. Now the Shaq comment, I was looking at that different than everybody else, I guess, because that's one of his favorite players. I just think he was just trying to rile him up, like on some, you know, on some like pull, you know, nigga, like we used to do with Steppin'. I think you trash, nigga. Like, yeah, get to the back. You know what I'm saying? To like kick it up.
Yeah.
You know,
okay.
So
because
I ain't look at that too.
There's kind of like, okay. When you ask about like, is so and so spoiled? It's like generationally, I think there's always gonna be like this thing, that always occurs where the older generations be like, well, you didn't have to deal with this, that, and the other. The younger generation can't help when they were born and the situations that they were put in, the circumstances that they deal with. So I feel like I think as an OG, your job is to teach, but still be like receptive and understanding like how kids think. I feel like you get close to being on some hater shit, and like I understand what y'all saying about Shaq, but the more I be seeing the Shaq, like the more shit he be doing where it be like hating shit. Shit like that. Because like that Donovan Mitchell shit, like for you to tell a nigga like. It's one thing if we was like in a one-on-one situation or some shit and you telling me this shit. Don't tell me this shit like on live TV. Say like you're one of my favorite players, but I don't think you could take it to another level. So why am I one of your favorite players?
Cool, do that. Do that.
Big Shaq Daddy. I think you're saying.
I disagree slightly.
Why?
I ain't look at it like that.
Yeah, I don't either. And the only reason because
I understand like off the rip.
No, that's what I said. I feel what you're saying, but I just, like I said earlier, like I just grew up in a very competitive nature. Like me personally, like if we go be talking shit, like it's been plenty of times with Slaps and Cal and them on my ass, like.
But I'm saying that's
in person. I mean, out in public, like niggas step the fuck up, and it's like
at parties.
I'm saying like if we're in the same era, like we all of the same like generation. So like it's certain shit.
Did that to me too, though.
I'm saying like how much older?
A lot, like a 10-year gap, 20-year gap. And my thing is like
okay,
but Shaq is that though.
No, but I'm saying like you niggas are talking about the pay your dues era. I'm saying like there's clearly like a line between the pay your dues era and a lot of these kids that are coming up right now.
They don't have to pay.
But see, that's like
there's not the same.
So
I'm saying so
I'll
you
switch
can't,
it up.
You can't. I'm saying what we came up in and shit. Like where OG niggas above us ain't like rethinking. Like that's why I give credit to millennials and shit like that. We rethink like a lot of the positions like we've been raised upon. we wasn't really getting that from like above, like up top. Like, how many of the niggas like that played a role in your life in a positive way wasn't putting you up on like you gotta pay dues and tough love, all that shit. Like, that's just some shit like I think we just came up in. I feel like the era that we in right now don't really that shit don't play, especially with the kids. The kids are more sensitive. Just the world around us.
My
is
thing
different.
is, I still disagree. Like I said, because like when I coach mines, man, them niggas down there players, bro. And it's like, you just got to get around it. Like, because that shit can be a good and a bad thing growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain players that's like, when we talk about spoiled, we talk about snotty attitudes. We talk about how you treat people and all this type of stuff as well. So it's like, if we just go say, fuck it, we not like, look how these people, like kids talk to each other, talk to their parents, all type of shit like that.
I'm not saying that.
No,
I'm not
no.
saying like.
I'm saying
like
all that kind of tie into it. So going back to what Shaq did, I had that shit. I do that shit to my kids all the time, and that shit makes them stronger. Like, I done had players like, man, fuck you, coach. Like, you know what I'm saying? And went
He was
crazy
looking for the response that he gave him after, like,
yeah, like and
you
Shaq,
know,
Shaq always been like that too, though. That was
Here's
what
a
kind of
question.
threw me off.
Here's a question. No. Okay, so all right. So here's a question. Do you think Donovan Mitchell needs that to get to the next level?
he might, bro.
Shit, them niggas ain't been losing.
Niggas wasn't losing before he said shit.
Okay, we got to keep this going, nigga.
He said he been
No,
hearing,
but that's
he
what
said
I'm
he's
saying,
been
like-
hearing it. So maybe that's the thing that's driving him. I know that drive me a lot of times.
I can't say
Niggas
because
talking
like I
crazy.
don't know what he
But again,
feels about the
everybody's
situation.
different. But the thing, I feel like the only reason that this shit is as big as it is because, again, the people watching and they're going to say this and say that. So LeBron and KD spoke on it and was saying they tired of these niggas doing this and that. And I expect it from LeBron because LeBron wants everybody to be friendly until he wants to make some noise. And I was shocked that KD said it because KD one of the biggest shit talkers.
But that's what
ever.
I
So
don't
is
feel
it
that.
just-
That's what I don't look at it like that. I look at it like KD's the same way. Where, like, why the fuck are you talking? Like, if we don't personally know each other,
Well,
and for you to act like it's motivational,
what? All right. So what is these niggas supposed to talk about? Because it seemed like niggas just have to like
niggas can talk
dick
about.
suck everybody.
I've never seen Shaq
just
bring
go
a
cater
nigga
him.
on TV just to say like, I don't think you can get to the next level. Like, who's he done that with?
He haven't done that with anybody.
That's
from what I
all
remember.
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm
But-
saying like, so how do you come out of like?
So
Out of
what's the
that-
difference
out of that,
between
though?
him hoeing the
Hold
fuck
on.
out of JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, and all this, and everybody was laughing at the shit, and it's
And
No, I feel you. I
but
feel you.
outside
Like,
that,
I'm not
niggas be
saying-
calling that hating stuff. Like if you be like, yeah,
I don't
Brian
think-
got to do
I'm
this,
not
KD
saying
got to
that-
do this. They be like, man, niggas be.
And
hating.
I'm not saying Shaq is hating.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like that nigga's a dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of the shit. What?
he's
big
been
one.
one. Like
A big
if you
one.
look back,
I
from-
understand.
He left Orlando because of
But listen,
Penny's
but,
success.
Okay,
like,
listen. He wasn't a old like when you get to a certain level. Like this is what we talk about when we talk about growing up,
Yeah.
like evolving. You still on that same shit that pushed Penny out. You didn't want to stay. That's what I'm saying. Like when we look at Shaq, he didn't want to stay with one of the GOATs because he knew that was the GOAT.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of
think he called him
insecurities.
after that?
Even the Rudy Gobert shit. Like, listen, you going crazy on Rudy Gobert. This is a defensive player of the year. You can't take that shit away from him. I'm not going to say like he's my defensive player of the year. He's a professional basketball player. He getting bread. He doing his thing. Why you take time out to like hold a nigga like that? Like on TV. That's what I'm saying. Like that's cool. Like if you
'Cause it's
around your
somewhat my
niggas
job.
and shit, that's not your. Come on, bro.
So
Like,
y'all,
that's not
basically
your-
saying that I can't.
No, I'm saying you can do whatever you want, but when he calls himself like the king of the big man and all that shit, I would think
He is.
you would be okay. He is. I would think you would be more
Humble?
understanding or more, and that's
Fuck
what I'm
that.
saying. Like, okay, so when you say that,
No, because my question is, what's the difference between? I swear to God, everybody laughs at him hoeing JaVale McGee at the time. The Dwight Howard shit.
I
Saying
didn't
he
think
ain't
that
Superman
shit.
and none
Like
of that
I
shit.
don't listen.
I get that you saying that.
So that's
and
what
I'm
I'm saying.
talking about everybody. Like,
but I'm having a conversation about my opinion.
Okay.
Like, not about.
all right,
like,
go ahead. So we can't talk shit.
I'm not saying like niggas
He
can't.
shouldn't.
I will
seems like
repeat this
none of
one
them
more
can.
time. I'm gonna repeat this one more time. All right. When you're a basketball player and you're a professional in a specific industry, and when
Second
you're the
best
best, you're the best. When you come on TV, I would expect you not to be the same person that you was at 20 years old on the Orlando Magic or 21 or whatever. Like, I would expect some type of growth. And I don't think that's crazy for like a grown person to think like another grown person would like be like, hey, maybe I can evolve as a person.
I feel like he have, but I feel like
How?
because I mean, are we just going off of just this one incident? So you telling me that Shaq?
No,
play
that,
hasn't
that-
grown.
no, I'm
Audio
saying
for the people.
because if
Let's play what got Krack so upset.
no, this didn't, and this isn't. This, I really don't. give a fuck.
matter if
He trying to
No,
fight.
I'm just
Shaq,
saying. I'm
Shaq,
saying like.
you better not come through Garden
First
City,
off, we
nigga.
got. First off, I got my name from this nigga. If you
And
were
we
ever
took
to
your
see
name,
this,
nigga.
if you
And
was
we
ever to
took-
see this,
Nah, you
like,
see it, and we took your name.
that's
nigga.
what I'm
It
saying.
ain't
Like,
yours no
nigga,
more,
like,
nigga.
understand, like, this is. I'm a Shaq fan
Yeah.
beyond anything. But
Yeah, nigga.
if you get to a point in time where you are a voice of authority, like being a hater ass voice of authority, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could do a little bit better. And for me, like, to you getting Donovan Mitchell out of all players, like, to bring him on and say that, like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? Because I don't feel like it's going to be like, oh, this is going to make me an MVP now. Like, hearing Shaq say that shit. If we all know that Shaq's a dick and he says shit like that all the time, like, what the fuck it
Mitchell-
matter?
Like a Shaq
Second best
fan.
record in the NBA. I'll get to you in just a second. We do have Spider Mitchell, who has put the headset on and is joining us now from Salt Lake City. Spider, thanks a lot for joining us. And look, this is a pretty impressive early season resume for your team. 7 straight wins, 11-4 record. You're one of 3 teams that rank in the top 10 in both offensive and defensive
You want Shaq
efficiency.
to do this.
What's the major factor for the success early on?
I think the first thing, is chemistry. I think it starts with what we do in the locker room. We didn't start the season off great, and we kind of looked at ourselves in the mirror and it was just like, how are we going to get better? How are we going to do things? And our offense was kind of dictating our whole entire game. If we didn't hit shots, we weren't doing anything. So we picked it up on the defensive end, and then when the shots fall, it makes it even better. And even if the shots don't fall, we're still out there guarding and doing our thing.
Little good cop, bad
Brother,
cop.
this is Shaq. I said tonight that you are one of my favorite players, but you don't have what it takes to get to the next level. I said it on purpose. I wanted you to hear it. What do you have to say about that?
Dog, that is hilarious to me. Like, what do you say back?
it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you say back to that?
Cool,
Oh,
cool.
all right.
You know what you say back.
What he said? Shaq, I've been hearing that since my rookie year. I'm just going to get better and do what I do.
Good.
At the end of the
Thank you.
day-
Well, that's what I wanted you to hear you say.
Yes,
Love
sir.
your game, brother. Keep it up.
Appreciate
He
it.
fried this nigga, really.
That's what I want to hear. Conversation. You guys want to top
No, he said that's what he wanted to hear. He wanted to hear that. Like,
Better not say shit.
I'm
Better
really
not say
upset
shit.
at this whole segment.
Better
now.
not say
Look,
shit.
look,
Yeah, you mad because
It's
like
like
you're not
that shit
understanding.
wasn't shit.
bro,
Bro,
Donovan,
ain't
if I'm
nobody
Donovan-
saying this shit.
if
Like
I'm
what I
Donovan-
said from the beginning. I said from a media personality. From a media personality. What are
Fam.
you mad about?
If I'm Donovan, I'm,
I'm
saying
saying
like, yo,
like
yeah,
so break
talk
down.
crazy.
No.
Watch these
You
next few
break
games.
down what I'm saying and how it's mad, or you
Watch
still
these next
buzzing.
few games,
No,
nigga.
you saying that you feel
Nigga
like
called
Shaq
you
shouldn't be
drunk.
on this type of shit.
No,
I hear what you saying.
No,
He called you a drunk idiot.
Listen,
Still
for the
buzzing,
last
nigga.
I
time.
did
For the
call
last
the
time.
town drunk.
Yeah, for the last time. I said,
Oh, my gosh.
is it not sensible or logical to think that somebody in the media that you're not going to specifically find them doing the same things that they were doing as a young man, as they are, as a grown man who people look up to? And that's all I said. So I'm saying like niggas just is laughing like
would
if
you ever
you
respond?
respond with an actual point, we
How
can
would
have a
you have
conversation
responded?
about it.
I think you responded with a
I
good
don't-
point. That's what
yeah,
he wanted
that's
to
No,
what
hear.
this nigga keep laughing. Like, what are you laughing
not-
about? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you laughing about?
I just don't. I still don't get it.
all I
I
did-
just disagree.
So we can move on.
This nigga's
Like,
drunk.
we can move on, bro.
Hey, I thought, look, when
Like,
you brought
because
up,
like
so out
I
of
brought
all
up,
this-
I brought
okay,
up,
fine.
hey, bro.
So if all
I
the
brought
social
up,
media
no,
niggas
bro,
came in
because
here,
I brought
you're
up
asking me
points.
questions.
No, because what you doing right now is laughing off my point. I brought up a valid point. So if you want to respond,
It's valid to you.
It's valid to anybody. Like if you're
So
not
if
being
I'm
biased.
into this type of shit and I like this, and I
Bro,
have
that
to
can
change
still
how I
that
feel,
don't
like,
change
that
the
don't make sense.
that don't change the validity of what I'm saying. I'm saying you can disagree all you want. I'm
Right.
saying what I said. You're just laughing. So
What do you want me to
are
say,
you? What
Crack?
are,
I said what
so
I
that's
said
what I'm
already,
saying.
though.
So are
See,
you going
Spooty,
to?
we need you in your
respond?
sports takes
Are
right
you going
here.
to respond to the
I
actual-
did.
Okay,
So
so
what
we
do you
can
need me to
move
hear?
on. That's what I'm saying. Like we
So
can
you
move
telling
on. from
Miles
the
don't
point.
laugh?
We
Okay.
need-
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
Hey.
the point that I made, and you just keep saying like,
So if
"Hey,
Donovan
you think
Mitchell
that
say,
is supposed
"Yo,
to be
I
like
had
that?"
an MVP this year because of what Shaq said earlier in the year," it set a fire to me and all this shit. Does that take
Okay.
away from that?
Would that be cool if Shaq said it? If he say that?
That's fine. I'm saying from my
get what you're
perspective.
saying, though. Right.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I don't understand why we're going back and forth. I'm saying I said my point as far as him
Shaq's
is how
he a dick,
people
the way he
look
did it.
at him within the media.
You're a dick, Shaq.
And
Change your ways. You're
So
too
if he
old.
would have called this nigga one-on-one and they don't have a relationship like that, is it still a dick move on Shaq? If we didn't see this and just heard about it, is it still a dick move?
It's probably a dick move, but it's in between.
Okay.
Like that's what
Slap
I'm saying.
yours
Like
dick.
this is one of those
Slap, so hold on,
things.
you're a dick.
I am.
if I
Okay.
was to call
I
like
am.
if I was to call a nigga that I don't know and be like, I don't think you could reach the next level.
90% of you niggas in my lives, you guys are dicks.
What if Joe Budden called
And
this
that might
and said
be-
that?
I'd say fuck him. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you
Nah,
can't.
like, nah, nigga, watch this.
I appreciate
Yeah,
you, Joe.
bro,
Nah,
like
watch
don't
this.
call me. Don't call. I
Nah,
don't know you.
Watch this, nigga. Watch
I don't
this.
know you.
Watch this.
Like that's what I'm saying.
So they
Like
don't
you
know each
have
other?
you have. Does Shaq have
I mean,
a?
I feel like
Like, that's what I'm saying, like,
the you're one
I've
of my
never
favorite
seen these
players
niggas-
was the
I thought
thing
that,
to
yeah.
kind of.
Bro, we can move on.
I wanted
bro.
you to
I'm
hear.
No,
saying-
I'm
saying,
trying
like,
to get
bro,
it now.
I'm saying because I've already explained. Like I said, from the media figures,
So you don't do
for
this type
me
of shit?
personally. No.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
I just said, even leading up to what I said, we come from an era of tough love. The kids, not necessarily from that same thing. Is that like, am I saying something wrong?
I think it's false just because it's a lot of kids that's still there. But I get it.
I'm saying, is there a difference between the era we grew up in and the era like
I'm
these
saying
kids?
yes and no.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I'm saying yes and no.
I'm saying with the mental health, all that, bro,
think it's a
like that's what I'm
difference.
saying. Like I think it's a clear difference. Like there might be things that are the same that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of generation have, but there is a real focus on how people are feeling nowadays. Like beyond anything. So that's all I'm saying. I'm saying like these things, for me personally, somebody watching it, I would be like, yo, why are you doing that? It doesn't make me upset. Like I could give a shit less. I'm saying, like, for me personally, I don't do that shit.
So
and I
don't
feel like
nobody-
as an OG, like, there's ways to handle. Like, if you are the tough love nigga, like, I don't know if I'm going to go on Inside the NBA and say that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he has no right to do that. I'm not saying, like, oh, Shaq should be off the TV. Oh, I don't fucking enjoy this nigga on. I watch Inside the NBA all the time. So obviously it's entertaining. I'm saying
Stole your name, nigga.
I'm saying from the perspective of a viewer, don't like it. I don't like it.
Now, when you brought up this spoiled thing, I thought you was talking about Harden and the way he
Hell no.
handled Houston, or talking about Kyrie. Just
I
kinda
don't give
not
a
really
fuck about
telling
that because
anybody.
I've always been the type that I just seen
You
how
think
they
it was professional?
how Boston. I don't care because they don't care.
Who?
GMs and owners.
Okay. So all right.
And the reason
'Cause I
I
wouldn't- I
brought
mean,
that
'cause
up is because
Okay, but if a company don't care about me, I guess I'll still leave on a professional level.
I mean, of course, because
with so many eyes.
I mean, that's not an excuse, but James Harden rich as fuck, and I feel like if he wasn't, it would have definitely been different. You know what I'm saying? He's James Harden. Let's be honest. Like James fucking Harden, he do what he do. So I wasn't surprised.
So you don't think if they wanted to, they could. If people wanted to, like if GMs and everybody came together and was like, nah, I ain't like the way Dog handled that blackballing.
Facts. It could have happened.
It could have.
Yeah.
That was some shaky ground to be.
Yeah.
Going on,
but James Harden's still a money.
I mean, he was out hanging and stuff, bro. He was like, "Hey,
but
I'm out here turkey.
It's too many teams
I'm out here tripping."
And players that have been like, "Fuck that,
nah,
we need James Harden." Like,
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So that ain't happening.
I don't know. I think it could have been a little better.
Bro, this is like to me, it's the
though.
same. Bro, it's the same thing we was just talking about. Like it's just in a
So
different
who
way.
being a dick? James,
So James
or
Harden is
the
a dick.
GMs? James or the GMs being a dick? I think he could have handled a little better, bro. I think
you have to look at. I think you have to look at both sides because James, from one perspective, he could look at you kicked out the GM, coach. You know what I'm saying? Like the situation's gonna be different. Russ not gonna be there, so it could be just retaliatory. So it's not just on some shit where you can say like it's this person or that person. Like that's a relationship that, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas could point to both things on both sides. Niggas could look at James Harden and be like, yo, we tried to give you everything and you still couldn't get it done. So just sit back and watch what we do. I think it's just dependent on the relationship between the two parties. Which was my point.
Do you agree that he has to win this year? That's what all the dicks up at
and
TNT
that's what I'm
is
saying. Like, bro, it's a lot of like narrative painting. No, he doesn't have to win. Like, if James Harden gets a ring, like I think that's more important than when he gets his ring. When it's all said and done, because he'll be
one.
Yeah.
Okay. Bet your life on that.
No, I'm not bet my life on nothing.
Okay. You got anything else for this?
Go ahead, bro.
James, Kyrie, anything? Nothing.
You guys are amazing. Trying to be positive around this bitch.
Bro, let's move on, dog. Hey, let's move on.
No, my point is because if you got a player that will give they all to a team, and again, James Harden did have a bad year last year. I felt like he carried. Russ dropped the ball, and again, they did kind of give him everything they gave him everything he wanted. Shit just didn't work out. That happens in sports, guys. Again, I feel like you got Dame. We just talked about Dame. I don't think Dame is ever going to get the slander that James Harden get. You got people like Charles Barkley. It's a lot of greats that did not get rings. So it's just like that shit is just going to happen. Now, when it comes to the organization, go for Isaiah Thomas, for example. Sister got killed. He played the next day. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving my all to this organization. Got traded right after the season.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got DeMarcus Cousins get traded during the fucking All-Star game.
Yeah.
You playing in the All-Star game and you go in the locker room and find out you get traded. They don't care, bro.
Right.
That's a fact.
So I don't mind a player finessing his way into a better situation either, especially if it's good for me, because they're going to look out for their company organization at the end of the day. Don't nobody say shit about, I mean, people do say about LeBron, but LeBron has been playing that game. James Harden just a little more ratchet with his shit.
Nah, I know.
You feel me?
Yeah,
So it's like
LeBron.
LeBron plays this exact game.
Yeah.
LeBron opened the door to a lot of niggas being able to even do that.
Yeah, so I'm not mad at
I don't
shit
like the
that
people
James
who
Harden
still
did.
be trying to act like LeBron didn't. It's a lot of y'all still out there to act like LeBron doesn't.
LeBron finesses all his
LeBron does a
contracts.
good job. He goes to a team. He gets the pieces that he needs. Boom, he in the finals. We here. We here.
And I don't
understand why people
This is my
don't.
last sports
I don't
take,
understand
bro.
why people don't agree that he does that. This Lakers team is awesome.
Listen.
Sheesh.
Nigga, he
I
put
could
the
see.
whole
Hey,
shit together.
nigga, I could see this back
If
to
y'all
back
don't
easily.
stop with that bullshit talking about, man, LeBron upgraded the fuck out of his team this year. Let me get old. I needed Rondo, Dwight Howard and them last year. They're old now. They gained a year, so I'm going to get an upgrade version of them. What's his name? Dennis going
Schroeder.
crazy for the past 4 or 5 years now.
And I heard they
No
might be
cap.
trying to pick up Drummond. Them or Brooklyn
Jesus
once he get bought out.
Christ.
Like, y'all over. Me personally, I really want the NBA to do a redraft, bro, because this shit is getting crazy and like.
It's a really good Lakers team.
Y'all looking
That's
like,
a really good
y'all
Lakers
looking like
team, man.
mini USA teams, bro.
That's a really
These bitches are mini All-Star games, mini
Hey,
USA
man.
teams, bro.
niggas, bro.
Niggas
He
has
went
been getting
there.
off. Like I just
And it's sad because you got a nigga like Luka that's not
Stop
going to win
acting
shit.
stop acting like AD ain't cold too, y'all. Y'all niggas, hey.
Yeah, y'all
sick
gotta
of
stop
it.
that shit.
nigga's a
Bron
big-
ain't doing
yeah,
none of that
man.
shit without AD, boy.
He's
Stop.
fire. And we don't say that to take away from
Facts.
LeBron being
But
great,
LeBron
but I just
needs
feel like
parts, bro.
niggas don't be talking about AD enough.
They don't. AD was one of the best players in the league. Like,
Yeah.
come on now, stop. He's not a top 10, top 20 nigga. He's a damn near number 2. He's a top 5 easy.
for sure.
LeBron has always had a top 5 nigga on his team. And this does not take away from LeBron. Like when I had these conversations, LeBron is great. The high school build up, we knew what he was going to be.
That's a fact.
It's I can't give him all of that though because he didn't do it by himself. Like nobody has ever done it by themselves. But I felt like he could have did it without another superstar. Me personally, I feel that way.
Maybe without a top 5 player.
Without a top 5. If he had a top 10 nigga, cool. But he has always had a top 5 nigga on his team. Except for early calf shit. When the NBA was balanced.
Yeah. No, I feel it.
Okay.
But this Lakers team is very deep.
It's a good one.
Pause.
So
It's a good
back to back.
one. I can see
Yes.
it. I can see it.
No, I
Unless
can't,
Kyrie, James Harden, and Durant
That's
put
the
up
the
150
that's the
every
final.
game.
That's the finals that I want to see.
This
though.
is going to have to be offense beats defense for the first time.
I want to see that.
Them niggas is going to have to store 100.
New York,
in
New
Brooklyn-
York,
in
New
Brooklyn-
York versus like LA. I would
because
love
Brooklyn
to see
can
that.
outscore them niggas.
I would love
hands
to
I'm
see that.
down.
telling niggas like
It only take the Lakers to miss all their shots and LeBron the only nigga going off.
if
They done.
if Brooklyn get Andre Drummond,
It's over.
I think they got a shot. But if LA get Andre Drummond, like I think you might want to just book
They gonna win
another
the
one.
next 5 years straight.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of crazy.
He trying to three-peat for sure. Oh,
And that's stop acting like Bron is a stat chaser.
he
Facts.
going.
I hate that he played
I
that
don't
little role.
Yeah.
He's chasing numbers, bro.
do that. Hey, he get in front of the media.
If I'm Bron, I would have retired, bro.
Yeah, all he care,
No
I care
cap.
about is the team. We
I'm
see
done.
what's going on, bro. He trying to three-peat, and then he
He's
gonna
trying
want to
to
play
chase
with Bronny.
Jordan.
And then he gonna want to play with Bronny. He want to do all those things, then he'll retire.
Yeah.
But
Trying
that's
to have more rings.
that's what he's trying to get.
And
Rings.
people,
And
y'all
he
gotta
want to be on the
understand
same
too.
team with
Bron
Bronny
rich
just
as
to do
fuck
that.
too, y'all. Like, I think a lot of people.
Oh, shouts to that nigga cracking $1 billion. Shouts to that nigga cracking
feel
$1
me?
billion,
Like-
bro. Yeah.
This
Spends
nigga
$1
rich
billion
as fuck.
a year on like
Yeah.
physical wellness type shit.
Nigga, the
Just
most
therapy
blessed
shit.
man in our era.
Yeah. Keep
Like,
messing
hands
up
down.
hip hop songs. We don't say nothing about it. We don't say nothing about it.
was some good
What's up?
sports
Y'all
talk,
watching the
man.
Super Bowl or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Brady bringing it home?
Nah, I got Patrick Mahomes.
I do too. I
wouldn't-
hate
I wouldn't
hate
put
Brady.
money. I don't hate that nigga.
I hate
'Cause he's
Brady.
the GOAT. But
Yeah, I mean,
We've been having
you
that
live in
debate
Trump
too.
country, man. Of course.
who better than
A lot of
Brady?
people not really feeling that Brady GOAT talk.
Nah, he is.
I mean, based on the
And I don't-
accolade,
numbers.
he
Not
might
a
not
fan,
be the
but he
most
is.
talented.
He's not
He-
the most talented.
Yeah, he might not
quarterback,
be the
but
most talented, but
he,
he the
them
GOAT.
numbers is a motherfucker, boy.
GOAT.
Hall of Fame numbers. Like ain't nobody go see that shit, bro.
Hell
Ever.
nah.
Ever.
I think, and I just, Pat Mahomes, he black, so
Yeah, that's what I'm going for sure.
he fully black.
I don't know.
I don't care.
I was asking.
Brady
though, like,
is
real
fully
shit.
white. Alright, that's all I know.
I don't know.
Fully white. I hope you hear this, Brady.
I just,
I ain't been
I ain't
into
gonna lie,
football
bro.
though,
Like,
man.
yeah, I was about to say, like, I
haven't
haven't
been
watched a
watching.
whole game of football in probably like 3 years.
I did watch the.
I
I
was
did
sick
watch
Green Bay
the.
lost though. I was pissed.
I watched
Sick.
that game. I watched that game.
I
of
really
course.
needed
I
Aaron
seen the
Rodgers
second
to
half
win
of
one
it.
more, man. That's my dog.
Cause that's really who, if you talking about talent wise.
Aaron Rodgers a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
And again, that go back to the basketball shit. Like niggas be on James Harden ass. I don't get that same shit for Drew Brees, bro. Like niggas let that nigga go by, bro.
But
But we can move on.
NFL, your ass is fired.